Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video, I am going to talk about this brand that is changing your perspective on cheap and affordable makeup. So yeah, let's get into the video now. I have done my full face using the brand's products. So let's get into the video now. Also, if you are someone who's new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I hope you like the vibe. I hope you like the content. And yeah, if you end up liking this video, you can hit the subscribe button, along with that the notification bell as well, because that way you are going to stay updated every time I post a new video, which is almost every single day. So let's get into the video now. So the first product we have here is this Blue Heaven Hydrating Skin Tint. Now, if you guys have seen my previous video where I had a discussion, it was like a discussion video what brands need to launch in 2022. Yeah. So I said that in that video that brands need to come up with skin tints, and everything almost that I said in that video, Blue Heaven has it here. So this is a hydrating skin tint that is formulated with hyaluronic acid. So this product is absolutely a genius product, and for the price, I mean, I just have to say it, you guys, it is one of the best in the market. It's almost like, I would say, for the price, it is a product that nobody has. I love everything that NYB has, Mars has. Mars BB cream is one of the best BB creams, but when it comes to skin tint, it's a little bit different. Skin tint is extremely sheer coverage. We never had anything like this in the Indian market. We had a skin tint maybe from Faces Canada, but it wasn't really that good, so I used to use it. I just feel like it's not that good. But with this range, I feel like it is so good. It is exactly what people want these days. People want minimal, clean makeup look, and that's what's trending, and Blue Heaven just catch the train at the right moment, I feel like. So let's come into this hydrating skin tint. It is hydrating, yes, but it's not like overly dewy. It's not going to give you that much of coverage. As I said, it's a very sheer coverage. So make sure you either use your hands. If you're not comfortable with it, use a brush. Today I use the Mars brush. If you guys have been seeing my videos, I have been using the Mars brushes so much. I absolutely love them. I just feel like they blend your foundation, concealer, anything really nicely. So when it says it's a skin tint, skin tints are mostly like sheer coverage, almost like your moisturizer, but has a little bit of something to even out your skin tone. Although I do have to say the shade Natural isn't my skin tone. Like it doesn't match my skin tone perfectly. When I use a bronzer and a blush, it kind of looks okay, but I am going to get a darker shade. I already ordered the darker shade, but it's not arrived yet. So I feel like this skin tint is amazing, you guys. Like, if you want that very minimal sheer coverage aesthetic type of makeup look, you don't mind your dark spots peeking through, you don't mind your skin showing that freckles that you have, you don't mind your skin showing a little bit of pigmentation that you might have, this is the way to go. And I feel like for an everyday basis, this is really good. Like, it doesn't feel anything on the skin. It's much more natural than even your BB cream, I would say. So for days when I just want to go out the door, almost feel like I have barely there kind of a makeup, this is the one I would totally pick. So the next we have here is this pen concealer, and it says it's an erase and enhance concealer. Now, the only thing about this concealer is that the marketing of this concealer, I really don't like the marketing, because it says it's a full coverage concealer pen. It's not full coverage at all. It is hardly going to give you that medium coverage, but that's fine with me. That's fine. They should have marketed this as a medium coverage concealer, not a full coverage. So what I like to do with this concealer is that I do not like to use sponges with all these makeup, because I feel like sponges does soak up all the makeup, like the excess one, and I don't want that to happen with these concealers or the hydrating skin tint, because then you're left with almost nothing on your skin. So I use again the Mars brush. As I said, I'm in love with the Mars brush, so I use the Mars brush to blend out the concealer. Now for the concealer, I do have to say it is a really amazing concealer, especially if you have dry skin, if you want your concealer to look super natural. Although again, I would say it is not going to give you a full coverage. I have little bit of dark circles, not too much. I don't really mind using this concealer, but yes, I wouldn't wear this concealer on days when I feel like I have a little bit of extra dark circles, when I feel like I have spent my night just looking through Instagram, and in the morning I wake up with like puffy eyes or a little bit more pigmentation on my under eyes, I wouldn't use this concealer. Also, I would say I like to use this with my full coverage concealer. My full coverage concealer, I would say I have the Swiss Beauty liquid concealer. That is a little bit full coverage concealer, right? So I mix the my full coverage concealer with this concealer, and this just makes any other concealer, any full coverage concealer, look extra hydrating on your under eyes, look extra smooth, and just it just makes your full coverage concealer much more better. So if there is a full coverage concealer that you do not like and you feel like it kind of looks a little bit cakey or a little bit too unnatural, mix this concealer with your full coverage and you're going to love it. So this again concealer is formulated with green tea extracts and goji berry extracts. So again, it is much more, you know, has a little bit more of those skincare ingredients. I wouldn't say proper skincare, but yeah, it has a little bit of that something to it, which you honestly feel when you use this makeup. Now you feel like, yeah, it is not like your typical full coverage makeup. It's just much more hydrating on the skin, much more mild on the skin, looks much more like skin. And this is the makeup that I feel like looks good in natural light, looks good in real life. On camera, if I just have 1 kg of foundation also on my face, it's not going to look like, you know, like cakey mess, but in real life it does look like, you know, like you have makeup on. And when you use a full coverage concealer also, I always say it looks flawless, like, you know, my under eyes look good, and it does. But again, in natural light, in real life, that full coverage concealer is also going to look like makeup, you know. But with these products, I feel like they are so much natural that it's like barely there. Obviously, it's going to look like makeup because you have something, right? But it's like, is she wearing makeup? Is she not wearing makeup? Something like that, you know, like people will wonder. So anyway, keeping that aside, the next thing we have, I am completely in love with it. Like, I'm not here, you know, raving about this product just for the sake of this video or just for the sake of it. I absolutely love this product, and you can see a difference in my eyebrows. Like, before, if you see my videos even 1 month back, I would say I used to draw a little bit on my eyebrows, and I never used to apply eyebrow gel also because I feel like it was meaningless for my eyebrows because I have like long eyebrow hairs, so they would just always come down, and there wasn't a gel that I personally liked. I used the e.l.f. Wow Brow, which is good, but I love this even more. So this is the Sculpt and Set, and this is in the shade gray, which suits me perfectly. So this eyebrow is so good, like it is extremely good, and I just feel like I found my perfect eyebrow product. I'm not going to, you know, for testing out videos, I know I have to use you know test out products here and there, but I just know that this is my holy grail. I just found my holy grail eyebrow product, and I'm not going back to any other brow product. I just feel like, you know, I'm using this so much. I'm not even, you know, using my e.l.f. Wow Brow anymore. I'm just always using this, and it is just so simple to use this. Just, you know, run this brush through your eyebrows a little bit, and that's it. So this just takes me, like, I would say 1 minute, not even 1 minute, I would say like 50 seconds or something like that to do your brows. So it is that easy for me to do my brows now. Like, I don't draw my lines on my brows, I don't use any eyebrow powder, nothing, just this one, and that's it. Even if I'm doing like a dramatic look, I do not use anything else. I just use this, and it has solved, you know, the brow problem that I had before, because I felt like I need to go in with an eyebrow powder and then I, you know, need to set it. I don't do any of it, just this one, that's it. So the next product we have here is a product that I cannot believe for the price this comes in. So this is the Blue Heaven. This is the matte Get Matte lightweight eyeliner. Now this one is under rupees 100. Now I wanted to include this also in today's video because I feel like it again falls into the whole aesthetic makeup that I love personally. So first of all, this is not just your normal typical green liner. The green that this is very different from the other green liners that you get in the market. For example, you normally get this type of green liners in the market. Even NYB has a green liner, which is this almost this like the color of my nail polish, and all the other greens that you see isn't the sage green type of a green. I feel like this is called sage green. I don't have really much knowledge on greens that much, but anyway, I just feel like the shade of this is so good. I love wearing outfits like this. If you go through my Instagram, you would see me wearing outfits in this shade. I love this shade, and this is the shade that's been trending for quite some time now, you know, for outfits, for makeup, and I don't know how Blue Heaven just catched on that train. I love this color so much. Now coming into the formulation, it isn't that unique, I would say. Like right off the bat, I'm telling you, it's not something that's quite revolutionary or unique in terms of eyeliner, but I love the fact that this is under rupees 100, and under rupees 100 you can get this liner. I mean, just run and grab it. And also I would like to say another thing about this is that the brush here, I don't like it that much, but it's okay. I don't mind. It's under 100. I really cannot complain that much when a product is this good and it's under 100. So today I use the Cuffs and Lashes Shy Styles, and this is the CS08 brush. So this brush is extremely good if you want to draw like graphic wing liner. I honestly am not good at liners. I'm just like telling this out right now only that I'm not really good with liners, but this brush helped me a lot. So I really don't mind, you know, dipping my brush in here and drawing lines, and for the price that, I mean, it's amazing. Yesterday I was talking with my sister, and she's like, that Blue Heaven liner, the green one, it's so beautiful, the color is so beautiful, and I just cannot believe that you know, this was such a affordable brand. And I said, yeah, the eyeliner is under 100, and she's like, what, the eyeliner is under rupees 100? And I said, yes, the eyeliner is under rupees 100. I mean, it's shocking, but it is under rupees 100. It's not waterproof, by the way, but I mean, I'm just ready to give all that up for the color, for the price. So for the crease shadow, if you are thinking what shade I used for this Pop Exo this shade. This is my favorite shade, and I'm going to hit pen on this, but this is the shade that I use all the time, almost all the time. So yeah, this is the shade that I use, just one shade on the crease and the eyeliner, that's it. So now coming on to my face again, we have this Strobe and Shape. This is the Blue Heaven. This is the like a contour type of a thing. Now, as I was doing tarif of every single thing, I have my issues with this product particularly, I would say. This is an extremely emollient, very, very emollient type of contour product. Like, it is super natural. It is just going to blend, like tap, 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 and just it's going to blend and melt into your skin, and it's going to look really, really natural. The problem I have, although, with this one is that I wish that this didn't come in a stick. I wish it came in a pen. So it's very easy for me to just, like, you know, pick up my brush and just contour. Now, again, second problem I have with this one is that although I love it so much, I just don't see myself using this in the summer that much, because it is that emollient. It's not going to stay on my skin for that long. During the winters, definitely it's going to be my favorite. But during the summers, I just feel like either you need to set this product with a bronzer or a contour shade that you might have with a powder bronzer, and or what you can do is you can use this, and then you can use your setting spray, and then you can, you know, set your whole face with powder at the last. So that way it kind of, you know, increases the longevity of this product. I can see why they have formulated this product in that way. Although if you have oily skin, I don't know if you're going to like this though. Just putting it out there. So again, this is formulated with avocado oil and mango butter, which are amazing emollients. Like, these are really good ingredients to use in products like this, because this makes your product very, very dewy, and it kind of makes it emollient, and which is why the formulation is in this way. Very natural, by the way, which I like particularly. I like natural makeup, but yeah, there's just this thing about the product is that it's not going to stay for that long. Now coming into the highlighter, this highlighter is extremely natural, not like shimmering, or not like, it doesn't contain shimmers or anything. But the thing about this highlighter again is that it is so emollient, and it is so natural that it almost doesn't look like a highlighter when you apply. Like, let me just show you guys that after blending, you have to blend it in, right? So after blending it in, just barely there. So I just feel like whenever I'm using a highlighter, I either want it to look a little bit more than this, or, you know, supernatural. So I just feel like the formulation is good. I'm not saying it's not, but it's not something that stays on for long, you know. So love it, absolutely love it. That's just my thoughts on this product. But next best thing I am just saying is that this blush stick, it is so good. It is so good. You don't need a highlighter when you use this blush stick. You do not need a highlighter. Although in summers, again, I have to set this blush, you know, if I use this blush, I'm going to have to set it with a powder blush, because this is not going to stay during the humid days we have, you know, until and unless you are like in an AC room, this is not going to stay. Now the price of this is under rupees 300, and oh my god, that just gives me so much of happiness, because this is amazing, and it's almost similar to the Milani one. The Milani, you know, the stick we have, and that one I appreciate so much, and that was in my favorites currently. it's exactly that. The formulation is exactly that. I wouldn't say the color is same, because it's not. It's like a peach color. The pigmentation of all these products are very, very nice. They are not too pigmented. So if you're going in to think that this is going to be too pigmented, I would say no, it's not. Although here's something I want to say. Do not apply this blush in a way like, you know, directly apply it, because it is so emollient, it is so creamy that it might just, you know, like if you're using a very dewy foundation underneath, what would happen is that it might just create a little bit of separation, because you are putting this and sliding it on your cheeks. What I would tell you to do is use this blush, take your brush and just put it all over, and then tap tap tap. You're going to see the amazing glowing skin, and it's going to be really, really glowy and dewy. So the glow that you see here, it's only because of this blush, and that's it. Like, I did not use any highlighter at all. So yeah, just that is how I like to apply this blush, not directly but onto my brush, and then just tap tap tap, and it's done. Another thing I wanted to talk about this blush is that it looks very, very good underneath your, you know, just bare skin. It looks amazing. Like, on top of your foundation it looks definitely good, but on bare skin also, it's just, it looks like you have juicy skin. So yeah, I love it both ways. So another best thing which I have absolutely fallen in love, and I never thought I would fall in love with this product. This is the Silk and Stain Lip Tint, and it is again formulated with jojoba oil and vitamin E. Now this lip tint is just the perfect color for my lips. I just cannot tell you how happy I am that I found this, and it is again so inexpensive. Like, this retails for around 250 rupees, and you're getting this amazing formulation. Now on top of this lip tint, I applied a lip gloss. The best thing about this lip tint is that it's not like a lipstick, so it doesn't matter whatever you're having or anything. It just looks like your lips are naturally pink, especially the shade Brick Beauty. It looks like I have that naturally pink lips. Although I do have pigmented lips, like, you know, dark lips, it doesn't make my lips look dark, or this lip tint isn't patchy at all. A lot of the lip tints I have used turn up to be a little bit patchy. Since I have pigmented lips, it doesn't look that good all the time, but with this one I have seen that it just looks so good. It looks like my natural lip color. And another thing I would like to add is that it gives me that Hollywood vibes, like, you know, in Hollywood movies and series, when they are not wearing any makeup but their lips look so nice and so pink, it almost looks like, you know, so like natural. At the same time, it looks like, you know, they haven't applied anything. I believe like my lips look like this. You know, at times when I have like literally no makeup on, I'll just wear this alone, and it just chef's kiss. This makeup is chef's kiss. So the last thing we have here is this lip gloss, and oh my god, this lip gloss is good. Like, it's a really good lip gloss. Although, as I said, there are a few things which are outstanding, amazing, like the blush, the lip tint. I love this hydrating skin tint. I love the eyeliner for the price. So I just feel like those are kind of outstanding. This is good, on the good side. You know, I'm not saying that this is like the best lip gloss I've ever used, but this is a good lip gloss. This is a lip gloss that stays on your lips. This is a lip gloss that gives you good amount of pigmentation, yet it stays on your lips. It looks juicy. It makes your lips look juicy, and it doesn't have shimmer in it. At first, I thought it was going to have shimmers, which I particularly am not a fan of. And I'll tell you, this lip gloss is better than my Fenty one. I had my Fenty lip gloss right here. I have a Fenty lip gloss, which I don't know. I kept it right here. I cannot find it. It's much more better than the Fenty lip gloss. And I'm not saying this, you know, just for the sake of it. I have used the Fenty lip gloss, and I'm like, it's okay. I mean, I don't see the hype. I don't see why it's priced this much. I wouldn't pay that much for a lip gloss when I can just buy this one at such affordable price. So this one, it's not sticky. I wouldn't say it's sticky, but it's not like super hydrating also. Like I would say the Grace Beauty ones, if you'd like to, you know, if you'd compare both of them, the Grace Beauty one is extremely hydrating, but it doesn't stay on for that long. This one stays on for long, you know, when you consider the longevity of lip glosses. This one is a little bit more long lasting on your lips. So to sum up everything, here's my thoughts. I love this line of makeup. I love it. I wished and prayed for Indian brands to release this, not just any Indian brands, but on the affordable side. And I think Blue Heaven just now changed the whole thing, you know, changed the whole perspective of cheap makeup. Because before this also, I have, you know, I got a lot of comments saying that, you know, I like Mars, but I'm so scared because what if their formula isn't good? What if it breaks me out? You know, but this, I'm not saying that these products aren't going to break you out, but as you can see that they are infused with a little bit of that skincare thing, you know, little bit of that skincare element to it, like jojoba oil in it, mango butter in it. So these kinds of products we saw only released by high-end brands. Now that Blue Heaven has released this, they are like opening a new way for other brands to do the same. So I would like to see a lot of brands come up with similar things, because makeup is changing. Makeup is constantly changing. And I think after the whole pandemic situation, people are so much into just natural makeup. I honestly don't remember a time when I just sat down to do a dramatic look, because I don't have that time anymore. I honestly just go out the door doing a smoke liner and that's it. So I just feel like the whole makeup game is changing so much. People are much more into this editorial aesthetic look and so much into natural makeup that the full coverage, the whole glam look, lashes, it's kind of fading away. So I am just glad that such an affordable brand has come up with such good products, and this just makes way for other brands to come up with products similar to this. Because as we have seen with Minimalist, you know, when they first launched, we didn't see any brand come up with similar formulated products, you know, like The Ordinary. Now just look at the Indian market and The Ordinary copying, you know, the whole thing. 10% niacinamide, it's everywhere. So I just believe that right now, after this launch, like a lot of affordable brands are just going to come up with great products. That's just what I think it's going to happen. I don't know, it's my prediction, I would say. So yeah, I'm just happy to be talking about these products. I would just like to also see a lot of other changes by Indian brands, like for example, shade ranges. They need to come up with good shade ranges. Although Blue Heaven did launch this line, I'm not happy with their shade range. I'm not. Blushes and everything, that's fine. The contour shade range is like really like very, very bad. The Hydrating Skin Tint shade range, they definitely need to upgrade, and they need to make changes in the skin tone and shade ranges as well. So hopefully we see that in the future, hopefully. But yeah, for now, I just feel like the whole perspective of cheap makeup is changing, and I'm all here for it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you liked this whole a little bit of analogy situation as well, along with me testing out the makeup, because I love talking about makeup. I love talking about this whole community. I love talking about brands. I love talking about new launches, everything makeup related. I'm all here for it. So anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on this whole cheap makeup thing, and you know, your just views and opinions. I might be wrong also, so let me just know your views and thoughts in the comments down below, and we can have a really good discussion there. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.